Good morning. Pastor Joe here with today's Grace Point 2-minute devotional. In John chapter 13, verse 34, Jesus gives his disciples a new commandment. He says, "As I have loved you, so must you love one another." When Jesus spoke these words, it was the day before he was to be crucified. Mere hours later, he would be betrayed by Judas, but in that very moment, he had an important message for his other disciples. Jesus goes on to tell his disciples how they would need to relate to each other and the world after he was gone. They were commanded to love one another without exception. By offering this command here, Jesus didn't focus necessarily on the feeling of love, but instead on the conscious decision to love. Jesus knew that there would be times in our lives where we didn't always feel like loving each other, so he commanded it. Love is a decision, not an emotion. But the command to love is not always something easy to obey. Jesus gave us a model of his love to help us better understand this command. He modeled love in his sacrifice. Despite the fact that the world was far from easy to love, Jesus loved us enough to die on the cross for us. That was a decision, not a feeling. And we know that because in the Garden of Gethsemane, he prays to his Father to take this cup from him if there was any other way to do it. Jesus was willing to die for us. As followers of Christ, we must be willing to decide to love sacrificially too. Jesus says that when we've loved the way he's loved, we will become a powerful, a glowing light, an attraction for people who do not know Jesus. He says that people will know that we are following Jesus by the way that we love. Jesus died for those that spat upon him, those that mocked him, those that called him names. He died sacrificially. This is the way that we are to love. Those that slander us, that mock us, that condemn us, we must make the decision to love them. Jesus made the decision to love us, a wretched human race. We crucified him. We put him on the cross. We can show people to whom we belong, to whom we love, by deciding to love sacrificially too. Have a blessed day.